here with Will Folio at willfolio.com, and in this video I'm going to discuss my experience taking Invega. And I've seen a lot of reviews of Invega online on YouTube, and a lot of people are very unhappy with how it's going with them, but I've been taking Invega for since 2014. I'd like to say almost 3 years. And before that, I was taking risperidone. So Invega is a medication that's very similar to risperidone. It's so similar it might as well be the same thing. And I've been taking, about a month ago I got my first injection of Invega Trinza. Before that I was taking Invega Sustenna. And with the risperidone and the Invega Sustenna, the only side effects I got were weight gain and akathisia, and I also developed gynecomastia. So with those side effects, a lot of people experience those and they're very unhappy about that. But I think the medication works very well on my symptoms for schizophrenia. I think it's kind of worth having to, for lack of a better word, deal with the side effects. As far as the akathisia goes, that I was getting kind of tired of. I didn't want to have the akathisia anymore. But since I've taken the Invega Trinza, I don't have the akathisia anymore. At least not very much. I do get it a little bit once in a while, but for the most part, it's gone away. I don't know why. That's just, with the Invega Sustenna, I had akathisia quite a bit, especially when I got tired. But with the Invega Trinza, I don't really have that. And as far as the weight gain goes, you may have seen some of my other videos about Weight Watchers and MyFitnessPal. I stopped doing Weight Watchers for a while because I was going through financial hardship, so I couldn't even afford the $20 a month for it. So I discontinued it and started using MyFitnessPal, which is free, and you can download it at myfitnesspal.com. And just eating a healthy diet and exercising, and just making sure that I get enough micronutrients. It's really something everybody should do, especially if you're overweight. I didn't really have to do anything extraordinary or anything off the wall in order to lose weight. I did blow up to about 300 pounds. And after taking the medication for a couple of years, and that was at the beginning of this year, it's November 2016 right now, and so far I've lost about 60 pounds since, I would say, March. In about 9 months I lost 60 pounds. So, and I haven't even been completely faithful to the diet either, so it really wasn't too hard to lose the weight. I wasn't starving myself. I wasn't avoiding anything weird like avoiding certain food groups. And in the beginning I did a low carb diet, but that wasn't working for me, so I did Weight Watchers. And I've been doing MyFitnessPal for the past about 4 weeks. And just eating a lot of fruits and vegetables and protein and carbs, and just balancing my carbs, protein, and fat, and making sure I get enough fiber and making sure I get enough nutrients. Sometimes I have to take a multivitamin. The weight gain isn't really a huge problem. Lots of people who don't take antipsychotic medications are overweight and obese. And so perhaps they should really do a more thorough study on the effects of antipsychotic medications on the metabolism, because it's really not very difficult for me to lose weight. And I've been overweight most of my life. I have, even as a child I was overweight. So It's always been fairly easy for me to lose weight if I do it right. And so it brings us to that third side effect I was talking about, gynecomastia. There's really nothing I could do to prevent that from happening. And I knew it was going to happen, or at least I knew it could happen because, that's what it says. That's, the makers of risperidone and the makers of Invega disclose that. So I don't really understand why there's lawsuits against those companies for gynecomastia happening to people, because people really should have known that that was a risk for them to have that. And so what am I going to do about it? Well, there's this place in Scottsdale that will probably do it for less than $1,000 to have it removed through liposuction, or whatever it is they do to remove the gynecomastia. So I expect I'll have the money for that around the beginning of July of next year. So about eight or 9 more months, and then hopefully I want to lose weight first before I have that done. So hopefully by then I'll reach my goal weight of where I want to be, and then I'll have the procedure done for, not too expensive. I have researched online the cost of removing gynecomastia, and I heard or seen things where they said it costs like $10,000 or something like that. I don't think it's going to cost that much. I think it'll only cost around $900 or $1,000. And since I work and I make decent money, I'll be able to afford it. I think that it's worth dealing with these things to have a medication that works so well on my symptoms. It's just a part of being sick and then getting better, and it's better than not taking medication at all. So if you haven't tried Invega, it's the Invega Sustena is a once monthly injection. You just get an injection once a month, and you don't have to worry about taking pills. The Invega Trinza is an injection every 3 months. So the only pills I take are my thyroid medication, which isn't even a psychiatric medication per se. As far as my mental illness goes, my schizophrenia, my schizoaffective disorder, all I have to do is go to the clinic once every 3 months to get an injection, and then see the doctor once every 3 months to tell him or her how I'm doing. And that's pretty much it. And it's really very convenient and very nice. So that's all I have to say about Invega. I really like it, and I'm putting this out there just as a contradiction to all the negativity about the medication that's on YouTube and out there on the web. So I hope you gain some knowledge from this video, and maybe you'll give the medication a try yourself. So this is Will at Willfolio at willfolio.com. Log on to the blog and check it out. I'll put a link to this post in the player, and hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. God bless you.